Your daily anger! Bang! Anger! Bang!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Daily Anger Bang. My name is JC, and this is another late night edition of your Rated R Golf content presented by the ALOHA Press, sponsored by no one quite yet. It's one of these days we're gonna have a sponsor, and it's gonna be like, hey, go buy their shit, and it's it's probably gonna be in a brown bottle. If you guys notice, I'm not drinking tea tonight because I'm not on my diet, which feels incredible. Had two cocktails, and not gonna lie, can definitely feel the alcohol buzzing. So hopefully you guys enjoy the beautiful night, the beautiful Friday night of the ALOHA Press Anger Bang. I got something to address. I wanted to bring up, and I apologize for all the Instagram folks here watching my microphone. It's if you don't want to see the microphone, go join us here on the YouTube show. But I wanted to bring up, I think we need to have a mascot, to be quite honest with you. And the more I think about it, I think it should be Jon Rahm. Like this particular individual, he's probably one of the most angry people I've ever seen in my life on a golf course. Like I spent like from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. watching golf today. And to be quite honest with you, like the television coverage does a absolute horrible job of promoting him as absolutely one of the most angriest golfers in the world. And it's just beautiful. It's the most relatable thing in the world. Like, we've all got that buddy. We've all got that friend. We've got that chick that we play golf with. And he absolutely goes batshit crazy every once in a while. Not all the time, but when things aren't going real well. And you realize, like, they're just human. And sure enough, today, Jon Rahm is going to make it to the to the good old, we're going to dress him up like the old Anger Bang. I don't know what the Anger Bang is going to look like, but I think it's going to start with Jon Rahm and his freaking mullet. But he absolutely had a little hissy fit when it comes to him I mean, he had a stretch of holes where he just struggled with one of his buddies, Ron Palmer, playing against him in between like holes like 12 through 14. He was dunking in the water, making bogeys, making doubles, and then all of a sudden, he told his caddy, he acted as if his caddy was pretty much the therapist for him. I'm going to get all my frustrations out from here to the green, all of them out, Rahm said. For about 300 yards, I basically got everything out, got every possible excuse I can think of, every ounce of negative thought out of me, finished the hole, played the last 4 holes of the regular round as good as I thought I could. And sure enough, he makes birdie on 18 and gets into the Sweet 16. And the thing that is the most unique about Jon Rahm in this particular event, the WGC match play, is that he legitimately is the only top 20 guy in the world playing in the final 16. The rest of them, see you later. There's no Dustin Johnson, there's no JT, there's no Turl, there's just, no Bryson. Like, the PGA Tour specifically set up a golf tournament where the top guys in the world would legitimately have the best opportunity to get to the weekend, to be featured. And sure enough, we got a list of no names out there playing, to get it done at the WGC. I mean, we've got guys like Matt Kuchar, Jordan Spieth, which is a big name. But I mean, Jon Rahm is the only guy in the top 20 in the world. We've got, the highest guy up there besides Jon Rahm is what is it? Tommy Fleetwood. I mean, you've got Sergio Garcia. You just got some classic guys. It's the scariest part for everyone that's watching here on the hey, that wasn't really appropriate for you to sweep your ball pass in match play for a par, because I didn't technically give it to you. I could actually like charge you with a penalty, and I could win the hole. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, Kevin, nah, first of all, what are you fucking doing, bro? Like, this is the wrong place, wrong time. Absolutely inappropriate to do it on the green. If you got a problem with the guy sweeping his ball away from a 6-inch putt, you absolutely need to check yourself. Okay, it's a 6-inch putt. Okay, and you're playing the number one golfer in the world. You're having a great day. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, you need to respect your elders, okay? And you need to respect the guy named Dustin Johnson, because good God, it makes for great TV. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. It's one of those things that you got Kevin not literally walking to the hole before his putt sinks, and you're calling out Dustin Johnson because he swept away before you technically said it was good, but you said it was going to be good anyways. It just seemed like maybe the better scenario would have been not on the green, but maybe like pulling him aside, maybe on the walk to the next tee box. Like, hey, DJ, listen, dude, do me a favor. I didn't tell you that was a good putt or anything. I just make sure you hear it from me before you sweep it away. I'm not challenging you. I'm not penalizing. It's just none of that bullshit. But it's just like one of those things that, we got to do because it's match play. We're able to give putts away. We're able to essentially give things away in this particular format, which we love. But the drama, good God, Kevin Na, what the hell? You just were gonna run yourself into a buzzsaw. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think DJ even gave a crap about this event, which sucks because I picked him to win, and Kevin Na is over there freaking ruining it. So as we move on, this weekend I'm looking forward to. It's been a particularly good week for the most part in the game of golf. We had 7 matches that actually came down to a playoff, so it was just cluttered with a bunch of playoff matches. And sure enough, I mean, 2 of the greats match play guys, you got Sergio Garcia and Lee Westwood tearing it up, battling to get into the weekend. And sure enough, I mean, on hole number 3 of the playoff, Lee Westwood, stuffs it pretty close, 12, 15 feet for birdie. And sure enough, Sergio Garcia freaking holes out for a freaking ace, a hole-in-one to win the playoff match. Like, how else would you want to win the actual golf tournament? Like, how else would you want to win a match play event? Like, why not? Why not finish it off with a hole-in-one? I mean, they absolutely dunked it on him. And Lee Westwood's like, fuck. That's a hell of a way to win, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It was pretty incredible. It was exciting for Sergio Garcia. Looking back at some of my picks, Sergio's like one of like 64 that actually worked out, which should be pretty interesting. We're gonna look at the brackets later this week, battling myself against good old Jeff Bellotti, my co-host, to see what actually transpired, and looking forward to the weekend. To be quite honest with you, it's one of those things that it's the WGC, absolutely cracks me up. But let's get to the other side of golf. I mean, this is the less notable side of the old Golf Channel. We don't actually get to talk about it and or see it because it's the LPGA Tour, unfortunately. But we're gonna cover it here on the Daily Anger Bang, the Kia Classic. Unfortunately, Michelle Wee West did not play particularly well yesterday. But, as we see it, it looks like I can't pull up the scores, unfortunately. Oh, here they come. Nope. No, they're not. Oh, maybe hit the reset button. It's, compelling television here on the old Daily Anger Bang. It's, apparently the Kia Classic doesn't have an actual leaderboard. When it comes to the old Golf Channel website, that sucks. I saw a particular stat, like the average LPGA Tour player makes about $190,000, and the average touring PGA Tour pro makes $1.9 million. And I saw that particular stat, and I kind of thought about it, and I was thinking, like, is it sad or is it understandable. That's the kind of question that you ask yourself as a content creator. And it's like, are you going to get canceled if you answer it in a particular way? But I hate to say it, but no one is what I can't even get the freaking LPGA scores out, which is so sad. Let's try and go to lpga.com. Their website, by the way, is absolutely horrible. It's the worst website in the world. It's horribly, you can't even like comprehend it most of the time. So anyways, Indy Park, back-to-back, 66, 69, absolutely is still in the lead at -9. My girl, Sophia Popov, sitting at 8 under. Mel Reed, 6 under. Two out of the 3 chicks that we're naming off here has been on the Hot or Not segment. Gotta look out for those. If you guys haven't watched the Hot or Not segments, I would definitely go recommend the YouTube channel. Checking out that. You will absolutely be offended 100% of the time. Looks like those girls are running away with it. Let's take a look and see how Michelle Wee West did. Unfortunately, it's crazy to think. I mean, hell, she shot 81 yesterday, 74 today. Good for her. It's she quite honestly is literally one of the most entertaining golfers I've ever seen in the world. But I mean, getting to the PGA Tour, Punta Cana, Corrales. One of these days, I'm gonna learn how to roll the old R's. But we got not John Rahm, that's for sure. That's the WGC. Let's check the leaderboard. Sure enough, the PGA Tour doesn't even have freaking their own event on here. It's can't even pull up the scores, unfortunately. Let's see if we can handle it on the old golf. This is the worst production I've ever had. I'm so sorry. It's we're gonna get you the leaders. It's if you are bored, absolutely bored out of your mind, it's go read the Golf Email newsletter. It's Golf Channel apparently is down. We don't know the scores, unfortunately. Anyways, it's been a long night. Long night. Anyways, really appreciate you guys tuning in. It's the Daily Anger Bang. It's definitely not my my best production. I don't know why. I've been busy today. If you're attending the Aloha Press Retreat in Cancun here in a month, specifically exactly a month, I would get ready. I would be very excited about what we just put together. It's legitimately like I'm super pumped. Like it's competing with the Aloha Press Classic. As like player gift wise, experience, I have no clue. It's not gonna be the same experience. Well, it might be. Shit, I don't know. I haven't been there yet. The Aloha Press Classic was pretty incredible. Now, the Aloha Press Retreat. So we use specifically retreat. What does retreat mean? Getaway? Maybe a little bonding? Little group action? Little Trust Falls? Surf contest? Lots of golf, of course. Many daily anger bangs, at least 7 of them in a row. And a few podcast, YouTube shows, always. Pretty pumped about it. It's it legitimately, like, to be quite honest with you, it's like one of those things that you think back and realize, like, it will change your life. And I'm pretty pumped about it. And you should be pumped also. If you're going to this event, I highly recommend signing up. It's if you do sign up, you're literally missing out on player gifts that are incredible. I'm really pumped up about it. Anyways, so we're gonna end it there at the old Daily Anger Ring. Really appreciate everyone checking us out, watching the show. As always, as you continue through your weekend, have a great weekend, and always remember: hit bombs, attack pins, and Aloha Press. Cheers.
Your daily